Hello everybody, my name is Mike. Today we're going to do another weekend project. It's going to be another wall decoration. This time we're going to use mostly cardboard, recycled cardboard, and a little bit of paper mache. Um, we're going to make this right here. This is a little, what I like to call the pill, because in the end it resembles a little pill. Well, not little because it's large. But yeah, we're going to make it out of cardboard, and I'll show you how to do it, and then we can mount it up. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we need to do is break down our cardboard. Um, usually, packages, they come with a whole lot of markings, a whole lot of designs on the outside, but on the inside, they leave the box completely. Well, most of the time, it's just a blank sheet. So what we're gonna do is cut all this down and eventually make the inside the outside. Make the inside be on the outside of the object we're creating. Okay, so let me just go ahead and break this down real quick. Okay, so this is what I mean. The outside of the box, they do print with usually the company logos and the signage, but on the inside, all the pieces are blank. So this will be the part that we'll make. This will be the part that we'll put on the outside of our object. That way we're not painting over the logos and such. A whole bunch of print on the inside, it's blank. So we're going to be using the inside. Okay, so now that we have everything in small manageable pieces, let's get started on tracing the outline of the object that we're going to make. Okay, so now we're going to start with the construction. You're going to want to draw a circle. And for that, I have these circle makers. You can buy these at the craft section of a store, or if you go to a craft store itself, a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's, they'll have these. But if not, you can use a paint can. You can use a bowl. Just turn the bowl around and trace around it. Okay. So we're just gonna put our circle, trace around it. And we're gonna need two circles, one for the front and one for the back. Alright, after we have our two circles traced, we're gonna go ahead and cut them out. Okay, so now we're going to try our best to cut these into a good straight circle. I have a little frayed edge here, but I'll just cut the little frayed edges with the scissors. Alright, now let's get the back. Or the front. Depending on which circle you cut and looks the nicest, that's going to be the front. You let the uglier circle be in the back. Now we have both circles. We're going to be using this side. Alright, so now let's go ahead and cut some long strips. We'll make this side of the object. Okay, so for this next section we're going to get the long strip, and for this step you gotta take care where the grain is going. In this piece of cardboard, the grain is going this way. So we're going to want it because we're going to roll it up eventually. So I'm going to get a yardstick or a ruler. And this is going to be the width of the pill. So we're going to lay it down. And we're going to trace both sides of the ruler or yardstick. Okay, and then I'm going to make two long strips. Okay, so now we're going to cut along this edge right here. Okay, so now I'm going to cut down the middle, last step. Okay, so now I have two strips, and then we're going to start bending it. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Now you have this. We're going to glue this on top and then this on the bottom, and you'll eventually get your little pill. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our glue gun and start gluing this down. Okay, so I have the glue. let's start off with just a little bead. And then we're gonna bead this down real quick, hold it down. And then we're gonna go all along. So here at the seam, I'm gonna cut it. And add a little bit of glue on the seam itself. Okay, now we have half of the object, and I didn't follow my own instruction, so this will be the back because I put the image on the outside. So make sure that the image, the print is on the inside. So we're gonna do this, and you can make mistakes, you know, I'm kind of rushing this, but yeah, make sure the image is on the inside. So let's give it some hot glue all along the edge. Alright, there we go. Now we have the pill. So after this, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little paper mache covering so I can cover the seam, because I want this to look a little nicer. It's gonna go up in somebody's room. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some mache paste ready and clear our area. Right, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so all we're wanting to do is hide the seam, this seam right here. So we're just going to do the paper mache step that I showed you all in my other video. If you're wanting to see how I made the paste, just go ahead and click on my other video and go to maybe the 2-minute mark. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and forward this video right here. That way you don't have to watch me. Just take into consideration that paper mache takes a long time. It takes a while. Okay, then pause the video right now. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so I ended up covering the whole front and side with paper mache. I found it a little more difficult than I had originally anticipated. So I don't know if you would want to do that, but leaving the seam on the pillow decoration is fine, so long as you cover it with some sort of a dark paint, like a black or a dark brown. You can't really tell that it's cardboard once it's up on the wall. You'd have to stand really close. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and then we're gonna paint it, and then I'm gonna show you the final product, and just mount it here on my wall. All right, so let's just give it a few hours. Okay, so I gave it one layer of paper mache, but I ran into an issue that I'm not really liking. The issue is I didn't reinforce the inside with another strip, so I'm getting a little concave type of situation. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but we're gonna finish it off. I'm just gonna paint this and paint another one without adding the paper mache, just to show that you don't need to add the paper mache to cover the seam. So yeah, I'm gonna paint this one, and I'm gonna finish painting the other one, and then we're gonna mount it up, and that will be the end of our video. So let me get some paper to paint. Okay, this one we're gonna let dry. And then this one, I don't know if you can already see what I'm trying to make. It's Okay, so now we just let it dry. And once it's dry, we'll mount it up. And this one, I'll paint it later and then mount it up. I'll be painting the same image, which is this little Pokeball. Okay, so now our little pill has dried and has been painted. It's ready to go. So now all I have to do is do a pencil push pin. So I'm going to try to find the center. Put a hole in it. And I've already put the pin in the back. And we'll just mount it. And there you go. So that's it for the build for this weekend. This is a pretty versatile little object. You can put whatever image you want here. You can make this as large as you want, as small as you want. Well, you kind of limit it to size, because if you get something bigger, you would need to reinforce it in the middle with more cardboard strips, because if not, you'll get that little concave action going here in the middle. So, so that's it for my second video. I don't want to say second because I'm going to be putting out a lot more of these. I'm going to try to put these out every Friday. Please give me a like. Subscribe to my video. I'll be uploading. I'll try to be uploading once a week every Friday. And thank you. My name is Mike. Have a good day.